At around 12 noon, controversial city lawyer Ssemakadde arrived at the police CID headquarters in Kibuli. Ssemakadde, who was summoned on 21st February to appear on 28th of February, arrived late by 2 hours. Upon arrival, Ssemakadde addressed journalists on the accusations levied against him and his intentions to expose collective failure of lawmakers, administrators and practitioners.
A judge has been led to believe that he is the justice system and that an attack on him is an attack on the system, that the system becomes weak because he is weak. That's a joke.
Ssemakadde denied the charges levied against him of offensive communication to the prejudice of Justice Musa Ssekaana and warned Justice Ssekaana.
We're here to do a very important public service, to trim the powers of a judge back to the straight and narrow, thin parameters of the law. Not even judges are above the law. Let the good judge take up his personal matter with private citizens as a private citizen.
Ssemakadde also revealed that they have written to Justice Musa Ssekaana on the matter.
We hope that with that recusal, he will find time to consider whether or not he should continue to make himself the subject of public ridicule, opprobrium, and criticism by maintaining such baseless charges.
After speaking to journalists, the so-called rebel lawyer walked into the interrogation room where he spent 2 hours of questioning, and journalists were not allowed in the interrogation room.
So just kindly give us some space and then go. Okay.
Immediately after the interrogation, Ssemakadde and his lawyers gave their side of the story on the matter, revealing that he had been given a police bond as criminal suspects.
I like the figurative representation of Ssemakadde Isaac taking on the entire judicial system, epitomized by Justice Ssekaana, because I know his height, I know his weight, I know his origins, I know his competencies, and I know what he lacks. And I'm eager to show it to the world in the full glory and glare of public TV. Justice Ssekaana, wherever you are, let's meet in court.
There is no case yet. What we have seen is what they call a general inquiry file. And that means they are having preliminary investigations. They are at liberty to make a decision whether to continue onward for sanctioning by the RSA and then we go to court, or to drop the case altogether, depending on what they find.
CID spokesperson Charles Twine confirmed that police had indeed interrogated the lawyer and recorded his statement.
So we have released him on a police bond, and he's scheduled to come back on 21st of March 2022. Hopefully by the time he comes back, we'll be done with all the pending investigations. File was submitted to the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions to evaluate whether the evidence is sufficient enough to warrant prosecution.
Ssemakadde is the lawyer of Male Mabilizi, who was recently arrested and charged with contempt of court for undermining the authority of Justice Musa Ssekaana. Mabilizi was sentenced to 18 months in jail or to pay a fine of 300 million Ugandan shillings. Shamim Natebwa, CTV PM edition.